Teach you how to eat right with Liz Flanagan, and she's going to show us how to fix moistly vegan, and for those of you who are sticklers about the word, vegan vegetarian meals. Here we go with Liz. Hello, Liz.
Thanks for the introduction, Linda. The most important thing to understand about nutrition is something that most of you here know, because I've worked with you closely. And it's the definition of a food. A food is something that comes from a seed, still has the water in it, it has not been over-processed. Today in this class we're going to be doing two different recipes from my book. One is potato salad and the other one is a salad dressing using, it's a basic salad dressing recipe called JSB that's in the book, and we're going to be putting almonds, adding almonds, soaked almonds to that recipe.
Well, it sounds great.
It's going to be great.
Let's see your book. What's the name of your book? Moistly Vegan. Okay.
Vegan means no animal products. Vegetarian denotes that maybe you would eat some cheese, or you might even eat, some people consider chicken and fish vegetarian. I don't know how they got that idea. I don't have chicken and fish growing in my vegetable garden. But anyway. Pluck. No chickens out there. But that's a difference in those two terms. Let's start. First thing I need to tell you that foods such as potatoes, if you see any dark spots on them, that's probably mold. So you can't really cut off at all. So I'm going to put this in a sink of water that has some hydrogen peroxide added to it. If you're doing this at home, you would use a tablespoon of the 3% solution. I'm using a 35% solution. If you go to the drugstore, you will be buying a 3% solution. The ratio is 4 tablespoons of hydrogen peroxide per gallon of water. And on something like this, it really should soak for probably maybe 10 or 15 minutes. And you can look in the recipe book there and follow along with what I'm doing with the potato salad here.
So that's just to get all the mold off the potatoes.
Yes. And you'll notice that there's a lot of mold on there. If you want to look in the sink here, you can see, Michael might be interested in seeing this too, a few bubbles forming. And that just shows probably where some mold or bacteria is on the potato. I don't see too much right now. You see a few bubbles coming up here. These don't seem to be too bad.
You did a good job making that.
Well, I did try to get some that were smooth.
Right.
On potatoes, you want to get it smooth and firm. And, you know, not to eat white potatoes because they're too starchy. There's a whole theory about how that messes up your blood sugar. And
You don't eat white potatoes?
No white potatoes.
Like
only
baked
red skin potatoes.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And so that to make potato salad, the first ingredient is potatoes. And we should leave that in there for about 10 minutes. In the meantime, what we can be doing is making the sauce that we're going to put on the potatoes. And to make that, you'll notice in my classes I don't measure anything. It's all measured in the recipe book. If you want to measure, I don't measure anything.
Measure everything. We'll never turn out right.
Well, you've got the book if you want to be a measurer.
So what are you pouring, olive oil?
I choose not to be a measurer. It's one recipe in my 5th class in the last series that I did. I measured some baking soda that I put in the gingerbread, and one of the students said, I want you, if she stopped the class, said, I want everybody in the class to know this is the first time I've ever seen Les measure anything. But I thought on the baking soda I'd better measure to get it to do just right.
Yeah.
Okay, this is we're making what we're going to put on the potato salad. This is kind of like a salad dressing. And you want to make this and let it sit at room temperature and blend. And what I like to do is, Michael, can you smell this? Let's get Michael over here.
You have a good nose, Michael. You can smell this. You
Uh,
like
this
the
is-
smell of this.
I don't use McCormick herbs. For over 30 years, they've been irradiating McCormick's herbs, so you don't want to use McCormick's. This is just in a McCormick's bottle because I buy it in bulk. But I like,
So good, sunshine, or good like.
yes, non-irradiated. I want you just to smell the dill. This is what our potato salad is going to smell like. This is fresh dill. You always want to get the fresh
That's
stuff.
wonderful.
And you want to put this in the olive oil. And as you see, I'm not measuring. You just put some in there.
Just dump it in, huh?
Just dump it in.
For us at home.
We'll see if you like it, Michael. If you like it,
I think so.
you can try it. If you don't like it, that's okay.
What was that?
I'm still back to the description of a vegan. Does this mean I can't eat duck liver sausage anymore?
Duck liver sausage?
I've seen it at a vegetarian restaurant in Atlanta, duck liver sausage.
Oh, eat your vegetables?
No, flying biscuit.
I haven't done that. Okay, everything's on hold here, right? Let us know when
Oh, we're
you're
ready.
rolling.
It's
Oh,
been
you-
rolling.
Okay. What we need to do now is
Press some garlic.
put some garlic through the garlic press. Has anybody hadn't done that ever before?
Michael does
He doesn't.
He likes to smash it.
Oh, he does. You want to
Do
do
you
it?
want to smash it?
If you want to do it, you can. If these two characters haven't done it, I would like for them to do it. Oh, then you're a pro at this. Okay.
I don't know
The
about
truth
a pro.
comes out. Okay, on garlic, there's a little technique, and you may have.
I've never.
Is you just press the garlic before you start to peel it with a knife. Some people blam it, hit it. And when you do that, it releases the skin, so that it's very easy to peel. And then you put the garlic into the garlic
It's a whole lot
press.
easier than using that paring knife.
Yeah.
It takes me hours to peel garlic.
We
Now I
saw
know
how
it.
easy that was.
Uh-huh.
And then, well, these seem to be a little dry. Okay, we're just going to use this big baby here. Michael, you want to do this?
You ready to smash it? Into the olive oil.
In here. Hold your mouth right while you're doing it.
Voila.
Just
That
keep it over there
smells
while
so
Miss Liz
good.
scrapes it off.
Perfect, perfect. So you just scrape it off. Okay, good job.
Great. He's a garlic lover.
Oh, good.
See, we like Caesar salad. And it's
me
like,
too.
wow.
Wow, that's
The
great.
more garlic, the better.
I have to sneak
Okay. Might need a little spoon to stir this up because we need to.
If your
There's
olive,
the juice
if
of.
your olive
Okay,
oil's
now
at,
I need to. Excuse me. Go ahead.
that's okay. If your olive oil's at room temperature already, you said you just want it to sit.
Yeah, you want this to be
You
room
just want to
temperature
do it
so
sort
that.
of early and sort of let it
Right, I'm doing this
marinate
while
in
the
there, kinda like-
potatoes. It's like marinating. We're going to pour this over the. Now I want you to. Some of you know this, and some of you don't that are in the class. But I want everybody to understand about how important it is to blend cayenne well with the olive oil.
What is it?
Cayenne pepper.
Oh.
Capsicum is another name for it. I've talked to you about blending olive oil. Have I talked to you
I
about
had
it?
salad
Okay.
the other night.
Then I want Lisa to put about 5 shakes in there. More.
And what does that
And
do?
stop. Now I want you to know, when we're eating, I'm going to ask you while we taste this, stir that up really
Because
good.
that would normally be, if you had cayenne like that, just like
Just a
and
little
it would
pinch,
just
it's
burn
going
your
to be
tongue off.
very hot. But
Right.
when you blend it with this
That
olive
looks
oil,
good.
because cayenne is an oily herb, it
Changes it from being really hot.
oil is the carrier. It changes it from being, but you still get the medicinal qualities of cayenne.
And you can
And-
still
and
get
that's
the flavor, it just
Right?
doesn't
It's
go...
a flavor, and it's
Yeah.
a flavor
Oh, I
enhancer.
never knew that.
Yeah.
So,
Oh.
so we're just going to kind of let that all and keep that, just let that spoon stand there. We'll stir it again in a minute.
Can I taste it? I'll
Um,
be sanitary.
okay, yeah.
This is real sanitary.
What's it taste like?
It's not hot at all. That's
You-
surprising as much as I put in.
Yeah, and that's hot cayenne that you use too.
Really.
And what's the point of putting cayenne in it?
Cayenne is a digestive aid.
Uh-huh.
If you have high blood pressure, it will lower it. If you have low blood pressure, it will raise it.
Oh.
I'm washing my hands.
That's
They
favorite
call
name,
it
Sneeze.
Brandon calls it Ryan Canine.
Canine pepper? Interesting name. Anything that's wrong, I'm going to just go ahead and say it